Yeah, Larry is the cinematographer. This is so embarrassing.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actor on-set outbursts caught on tape.
Wait a minute, he's not going here, David. You're not funny. That's why you reset. Never had no show, never had no movie. Trying to build that here.
For this list, we'll be looking at times where famous performers were recorded while ranting or fighting while at work. We're only focusing on actors today, since other film crew members deserve a list of their own. Which actor's outburst was the most justified? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Orson Welles. Welles didn't have the best time when recording narration for advertisements for food company Findus in 1970.
Every July, please go there. You really mean that?
Behind-the-scenes audio showed Welles going on a rant after being asked by the sound director to emphasize the word "in." During the same job, the Citizen Kane actor has the same issue when he's asked to emphasize beef. Welles also complains about the script after stumbling on the name of a Norwegian fisherman.
You don't know what I'm up against. Because it's full of things that are only correct because they're grammatical, but they're tough on the ear. You see, this is a very wearying one. It's unpleasant to read. Unrewarding.
In the end, he's completely overcome by his frustration. While the recording crew may have found this session to be seriously disappointing, many shows, like Animaniacs, have parodied this incident.
That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive my saying so. That's just stupid. In July. Impossible. Meaningless.
Number 9. Clayne Crawford and Damon Wayans. Whenever you see two characters on screen who are besties, you expect them to be chummy off-screen.
Hey, and what does that mean?
But that definitely wasn't the case for Clayne Crawford and Damon Wayans while they worked on Lethal Weapon. It got so bad that Crawford was fired and replaced by Sean William Scott.
Hey, Cole, you're on fire.
No, man, we both crushed it.
No, you are literally on fire. Your arm.
After the announcement, on-set audio between the original duo was leaked. Fans of the show heard the two bickering moments before shooting a scene. Crawford clearly attempts to goad and humiliate his co-star. To make matters worse, this happened the day after Wayans was injured during a stunt that Crawford directed.
You know, I've seen handle hits better than you did yesterday, right?
Suck my.
I mean, that was the biggest move I think I've ever seen.
According to reports, numerous crew resigned from the show due to them regularly butting heads. Number 8. Joaquin Phoenix. Over the years, Phoenix has been known to really get into the roles he plays. The world thought he got way too dedicated during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Did you unpleasant to do? Was that the case?
No.
No. You had fun making the movie.
Yeah.
You did.
During the show, a video is shown when Phoenix argues with the cinematographer Larry. It appears as if the actor lost it while he was in full makeup. Initially, Phoenix is then embarrassed for being blindsided with this outtake.
So it can feel intense, but that was supposed to be private.
Yeah.
I'm a little embarrassed. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry you guys had to see that.
I blame Larry.
However, there was more to the clip than meets the eye. It turns out that Phoenix was pranking the director by pretending to be upset at Larry. The unsuspecting crew happened to capture it all. After all was said and done, Phoenix decided to use his fake outburst to promote Joker in a unique way, so that's why we're giving it a spot.
Joaquin Phoenix, Joker opens Friday. We'll be right back.
Number 7. Lindsay Lohan. Since bursting onto our screens in The Parent Trap, Lohan has had a bit of an up-and-down career. By 2013, things were looking up with the news of her role in The Canyons.
So anything's possible, right?
But her image was tarnished once again when audio of a rehearsal between Lohan and her co-star James Dean got out. An annoyed Lohan is heard taking serious shots at Dean.
No, but can you do it? Please, James, say your line as you're walking over. Because we're doing rehearsal with the lines. Are we actually saying it? Do your
Judging by the profane language, the two were clearly having communication issues. According to Dean, Lohan wasn't thrilled that he was taking a break from adult films to star in a Hollywood picture.
She took it as, I don't care, and I'm just there, and it doesn't make a difference to me, and who cares about the project, which was not accurate, not my intention.
It's unclear if they ever overcame their behind-the-scenes drama, but the film definitely bombed after release. Number 6. Casey Kasem. When Casey Kasem wasn't voicing famous characters like Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo franchise, he could likely be found working as a radio DJ.
Let's get out of here!
The content of one of his broadcasts really sparked a really heated reaction. In 1985, Kasem was asked to read a dedication request about a listener's dog passing away.
This may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles.
But he was upset that this statement was expected to follow a relatively happy song. Kasem didn't hold any of his feelings back about how angry the situation made him. During the rant, he made it clear incidents like this had happened before.
You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it.
Hopefully, his producers learned from the mistake and avoided triggering another angry response from the legendary Kasem. Number 5. Ewan McGregor. The last thing an actor wants during filming is the press coming up and getting involved or distracting the cast and crew. Unfortunately, that was the case for McGregor as he shot a scene for the Netflix series Halston.
You're him, aren't you? You're Mr. Halston.
God bless Jackie Kennedy.
While shooting in New York's Central Park, the actor seemingly approaches photographer Steve Sands for being too chatty and distracting. McGregor then lets out some uncivilized language to express his true feelings.
I'm walking behind this fly.
After losing his cool for a moment, the actor goes right back to filming a scene with co-star Kelly Bishop. Sands reportedly said afterwards that he didn't hold anything against him. While we don't know all the details, we wouldn't recommend messing with McGregor on set.
Well, everybody, all the time.
Number 4. William Shatner. In 2007, The Howard Stern Show released an audio clip of Shatner doing narration for an advertisement. After the first take, the producer asks Shatner for another with more enthusiasm.
Can there be a little more excitement in the beginning?
The former Star Trek actor initially tries to laugh off the criticism in a condescending way and do it again. When Shatner senses the next take didn't work, he then asks the producer to set an example.
Well, speak up, and maybe you better do it the way you hear it. Do it for me. No, I mean just go ahead.
But this was a huge mistake. Instead of trying harder, Shatner decides to shift focus fully to make fun of the producer. It's uncomfortable to hear the actor lay into the producer without relenting.
No, I like it better the way you did it. I insist that you show me how to do page 2. Really, I mean it. Please read so I can get an idea of what you want. No, I'm going to do it the way you think it should go.
Shatner rudely went to a place that we hadn't heard the man go before. Number 3. Michael Richards. At one point, Richards was one of the biggest comedy stars around due to his role as Kramer on Seinfeld.
I'm out.
It only took one comedy gig in 2006 at the Laugh Factory for all that goodwill to be lost. During the performance, Richards allegedly got mad because a few members of the audience were being disruptive.
You guys have been talking and talking and talking. I don't know.
The comedian eventually lost his cool and went on a racist rant full of horrendous language, slurs, and references to violent acts. Richards attempted to put the fire out with an apology on Late Show with David Letterman.
For this to happen, for me to be in a comedy club and flip out and say this crap, you know, I'm deeply, deeply sorry.
But that unbearingly uncomfortable appearance arguably made the situation worse. In the years since the incident, Richard's career has not recovered. Number 2. Christian Bale. When Bale was shooting Terminator Salvation, director of photography Shane Hurlbut apparently moved into the actor's eye line during a scene.
What don't you get about it?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
This caused the star to unleash an infamous verbal tirade. Although it was directed at Hurlbut, anyone who tried to calm him down faced the full weight of his wrath.
That's what that is. That's what that is, man. I'm telling you. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You wouldn't have done that otherwise.
Bale was upset enough to bounce between his natural accent and the American voice he was putting on for the Terminator film. After the audio was leaked, Bale fully apologized and asked for people to honor his crew's work and dedication.
There's really nothing I can say about that I haven't said already. And, you know, I have never tried to make any excuses for it. It was unacceptable, and I take it, you know, it's my fault. That's it.
The intense rant, honestly, may be more memorable than the movie itself.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Tom Cruise. Production on Mission Impossible 7 was occurring in England during a fairly tense part of the pandemic in 2020.
And this is a movie that is months behind in production because of the pandemic. This is a movie that even after they got going again with production had to shut down again last month because some people tested positive.
Due to the risks involved, there were plenty of safety measures in place on set. Cruise showed how seriously he took the rules when he spotted crew members standing closer than they were supposed to.
I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired.
The star verbally lay into them and other people on set with severe language and rough reminders of what was at stake if the regulations were not observed.
That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have?
While Cruise acknowledged the rant was intense, he didn't seem to have many regrets for speaking out. He's one of the few actors that have fully owned their outburst.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.